Okay. So hi everybody. Welcome to Tipsy Thursdays. My name is Kamaka for those of you guys who don't know who I am. Today we have a guest speaker. Her name is Jenny Simmons. She's been in the business for almost 6 years. Next month will make 6 years. She is an emerald in the business and she also has two kids, one boy and one girl. And today she's going to share with us some of her tips that have been working for her, but I really love her reels. Like she has the most funniest reels like that I've seen like by far. So I really like her reels and like to hear more about how she comes up with those. But Jenny, would you mind telling us a bit about yourself?
Hello. Can you guys hear me? Alexa, stop. Just jamming out to a little Beyonce. But, anyways, so a little bit about me. So, when I first joined this business, first of all, I was a hater, like, hater to the core. Like, I saw a post one day and I was like, there is no way that's real. Like, there's no way. And, like, I'm like creeping and I accidentally hit the like button. I'm like, dang it, now she's going to message me. Sure enough, she messaged me. So she tells me about it and everything. And I just, I couldn't get the concept. I was obviously uneducated. I didn't get the concept that I had to pay to get started. Like I was one of those. So, but it was always in the back of my mind because I hated my job. I worked 50 to 60 hours a week and I just wanted something to help pay for groceries. Long story short, we were on food assistance. And when I went back to work after having my daughter, they had me on food assistance for a year when it was only supposed to be 3 months. So I had to not only pay that money back, but I lost my food assistance. So I just wanted something to help pay for food groceries. So 6 months of finally like going back and forth, I joined and I did nothing with the business. I didn't post, I didn't do anything because I didn't want to. Well, first of all, I didn't know how. Um, I didn't take any of the training seriously. And yeah, so I did nothing with the business. And then finally, I was like, all right, if I want this to work, let's start training. I looked up all the YouTube videos. Jade Hooper was my person. I was just like, oh my God, I want to be like Jade Hooper. So I did, watched all her training videos and I just did what she was doing. And everything that she did, I did, but in my own way. And now my girl is Sam Bowers. So everything that Sam does, I just do what she does, except I put my own little twist on it. But yeah, I do the things each and every day. When I don't feel like doing it, I just do it anyways. But let me back up. So, I finally joined the business, did nothing with the business. And then once I finally started doing the things, I was starting to make money. And I'm like, well, shit, like, let's keep doing this because I could really go somewhere with this. And sure enough, I was able to quit my job. Um, and yeah, so now I'm a stay at home mom and I do this business full time from home in my pajamas in my bed. So
Okay, I love that. Okay. So I know you mentioned Jade Hooper and you told me before like she's gone, right? Your upline is gone and everything. So what keeps you motivated right now, like to keep going?
well, Jade Hooper wasn't my upline.
Oh,
Chad and Jeree Canella were, and Misty's still in the business, but they're not. But Jade, she just spoke to me. But yeah, they're gone and it's fine. We're just gonna keep rolling with it. And what keeps me motivated is I joined this. First of all, I joined this because I wanted the hair, skin, and nails vitamin, but I couldn't afford it. Um, and when I joined, I got the skinny wraps came in my pack, my starter kit, and I saw instant results. And then once I started like actually making money and affording the product, they were doing stuff for me. They were giving me results. So why would I leave that? You know what I mean? And I feel like all network marketing companies are the same. So why leave something that's working for me just to do the exact same thing with another company? So that's what keeps me motivated. Like why leave something that's working for me? I've made money, I'm making money, and I'm have results and I'm continuing my results. So why leave that, you know?
Right, and your results are amazing. Like I love when you post it on like your page or your reels and stuff. Like you love it's you got some amazing results. Okay, so next question is how do you come up with your reels? Because like you have your product ones and you have your business ones, and then like you have your funny ones and stuff like that kind of draw people in. Well, that's what drew me in. But so how do you come up with your content?
Thank you. Well, like I said, I copy Sam Bowers, but I kind of just look on Pinterest, and Pinterest is my jam. Like whatever, what do you like? Like, do you like to bake? Are you a hot mess mom like me? Are you happily married? I look up those memes, like, and then I just either do, if it's supposed to be like a funny meme, then I'm just like, yeah. And then I put the words over it. Or if it's supposed to be like my husband's annoying me, then I like do like a, oh my God, you know what I mean? Like that kind of face. Like you don't have to dance. You don't have to, I mean, sometimes I'll just do the simple pointing ones, boom, bam, and then there you go. And then I take that same video off TikTok and then put it on Reels. So I do one product a day, and sometimes it's just me holding the gummies, or like I'll mess up and like try and throw it in my mouth. I only made it once, but I throw it up in the air and I try and get it in my mouth and it never gets in there. So I think that's funny to me. Like it shows that like I'm a real person. And I just show that I'm just a funny hot mess mom. That's all I do. I just, but usually I find my stuff either on other people's pages and just make it my own, really. And as far as like product ones, I just show the product. Like I don't, like sometimes I'll do like making my coffee. I'll do like a lip sync over whatever voiceover to that. But usually I just keep it short and simple. And 7 seconds is like a good time frame. 7 seconds, guys. And you could do so much in 7 seconds. Just point, or show the product and then do a before and after picture. But that's pretty much all I do. I'm a hot mess on my TikTok, on my reels. Like I'm just all over the place. There's no rhyme or reason to what I post.
Well, the one you did this morning was funny where you're like singing with your frother, making your coffee, and then you went on the computer and I was acting all professional.
That one is from like 2020. I repurpose a lot of videos. That's why I don't have nails on. Somebody commented like cute nails, and I'm like, yeah, I don't have them on. But I repurpose videos all the time because sometimes like you'll have different followers following you. And if you take a video, like I scroll way down when I didn't have that many followers, and I'll repost something. So Snaptick, or there's the Instagram one, which I can't remember off the top of my head. You can copy a link, and I'll text it to you, but you can copy a link and then download that video so there's no watermark or anything, and then repost it. And then I just go back, and sometimes I delete it, that old video, because I'm reposting it. And then people will use my sound from the new video, and that boosts it out even more. So that video is like super old, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I don't remember, but yeah. Hot mess.
I think I noticed the nails. I think I just noticed you singing and stuff, and then you was all of a sudden professional.
And then same with my stories too. Like when I'm making a coffee video, half the time those are old videos and I just repurpose them in my stories. And a lot of people, like when I used to get my nails done, everybody's like, oh, those are cute nails, like in my messenger. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. Like that was like 4 months ago, but yeah.
So how many reels do you post a day?
On Instagram, I try to only do 2 a day. Okay, let me back that up. So Sunday through Thursday, I don't even know if this is like a golden nugget or not, but this is just what I do. But Sunday through Thursday, I do 2 a day. I do like 1 in the morning and then 1 in the evening. And sometimes I don't even post about It Works at all because people aren't following me to see what kind of like what product I'm going to post today. You know what I mean? So I try and focus on showing myself because I keep my reels and my page, all of my platforms, like it's a TV show. Like I'm the show. And then my commercials are It Works every now and again. But I post 2 reels a day, 1 in the morning and then 1 at night. And then Fridays, sometimes I do 1, sometimes I don't even do any. And then Saturday, I don't really do any. I just focus on replying to comments and like liking on other people's reels that liked on my reel, if that makes sense, or their, you know, their content. Because the more that we interact with each other, which you guys know, the more you interact with your friends and followers, the more they're going to see your stuff. So Saturdays, I just focus on loving on other people. But yeah, and then Sunday, I start over again, 2 a day. And then on TikTok, I do 3 a day, except Fridays, hit or miss. And Saturdays, again, I don't post anything on Saturdays.
Sorry, I was muted. My kid keeps going in our kitchen. Okay. So okay, that's good to know because like I don't post too much on Instagram, like real lives and stuff. I do a lot on Facebook.
Yeah. I don't know if it's I see my Instagram, it's crickets sometimes. One video will get, 72K and then the next video it'll get like 73. Like, so I don't know if I'm doing the right things, but I know I have read and I have heard that Instagram, less is more, and then TikTok, more is better. So the more you post on TikTok, last month I was trying to do 5 a day and that just was not working with my schedule and I just could not keep up. If you can do that, do it, because I'm telling you, when I was posting 5 a day, I was getting a lot more followers and everything. So if you're really pushing to get more followers, then on TikTok, do 5 a day. But on Instagram, I guess less is more, and it just depends on what you post and all the things. So.
And how often do you post on Facebook for Reels?
For real, I have my Instagram and my Reels tied together. So once I post on Instagram, it goes right to Facebook Reels. I'm going to backtrack again. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes if I want to tag my husband in a Facebook Reel, then I just turn that option off and then I post it. Because if you post directly on your Facebook Reels section, like, you know what I mean? It'll go on your timeline. But if you tie your Instagram and your Facebook to send the reel over to Facebook, then it won't go on your timeline. So when I want to tag my husband and I want it to be on my timeline, then yeah. But most times I just have them tied together and 2 a day.
Okay. I do that too. I tie my Facebook and my Instagram together, or vice versa.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like it on my timeline. I always go hide it from my timeline.
It depends on which ones, because sometimes when I do host to post, I have people sometimes just like, comment, and share my reels on Facebook, because that'll push out your reels more too. And some of the people that aren't like tech savvy, that don't know how to copy paste, it's just easier for them to like, okay, scroll down to my page where I'm wearing like a red sweater and click like, and then copy and share. So sometimes that's good to do that, especially for, business and product ones. But sometimes I'll just do Hot Mess Express on my page too, because people, again, they want to see what I'm about, not what product I'm trying to push. So.
All right, sounds good. Okay, and then so speaking about Facebook, how often do you post on Facebook? Like, how many postings do you do a day? And then do you have like a specific Like, do you do like one business, one product, or do you more personal, or what's your tactic for posting?
So I post 3 times a day. Again, Friday and Saturdays, hit or miss. But I try and hit a product, I hit a business, and I hit um, just something non it works. And I switch it up every day, but and like how I teach my newbies is a lot of people are scrolling while they're eating or while they're cooking their food. So that's when I like to post is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Um, and sometimes in the morning I'll do a coffee, and then sometimes I don't even mention, like today, I didn't even mention It Works coffee. I just said, if you don't drink our coffee, your coffee's trash. Um, but like, I don't really like to like force products. Like I try and keep it like, if you're looking to lose weight, then message me. You know what I mean? Like I don't like really like to pinpoint just one product. And same with the business. I don't like to do like long drawn out, my why or like what this business has done for me. I keep all of my posts short, simple, and sweet because 9 times out of 10, if it doesn't catch the person's eye, they're not going to read it. Like the first like 2, 3 sentences, if it's not something that is worth reading, they're not going to continue to read. So keep posts short, sweet, and to the point. Um, but yeah, I try and hit at least one product in one business and then something non it works every day, except Fridays and Saturdays. So, and yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so Friday and Saturday you do the same thing, like reply to comments, get back to
Yeah.
postings and stuff like
Sometimes,
that.
usually Fridays is like we either go to my mother-in-law's and like I'll post my niece and nephew. I keep it like non it works on my page on Fridays. And same with Saturdays too. I normally don't even post on Saturdays, but sometimes I do. But yeah, I focus on replying back to comments because, posting 3 times a day and then having those, being in those pod groups, like I try and catch up on replying back so it doesn't look like I'm an ass and not replying back to people. So yeah, Saturdays focus on, not even posting. And Saturdays too, that's when I plan out my content like in my notes section on my phone. And if you have your Facebook set to professional mode, you can schedule posts. So that's what I do on Saturdays. Um, and I don't really schedule it all the way out to the following Saturday, but like I'll go and look on different people's pages and like kind of copy, but change it up into my own words, see if I have a cute picture to go with that. And yeah, and then in my notes section, I I keep it organized where I'm like, okay, on Monday, I already have a post scheduled for breakfast. I have a post scheduled for lunch, so I don't like overlap my post.
Yeah, one time I scheduled out the whole month.
I scheduled like 2 weeks out once and I was like, wait, I can't do that. I can't do that far.
Okay, no, I love that. Like, no the Saturday tips. Like, that's awesome. Because yeah, I am one of those who don't get back to the comments, and I feel stupid. Like, oh my god, I missed like a whole week already. I gotta go back like a whole week and go comment on those things.
Oh, because it's like, okay, I have like 22 comments, and I don't feel, and it was like all pod people, so I'm like, I'm not even gonna waste my time. I just deleted that post and reposted it later that week.
Awesome. Okay. What I was gonna say now. Sorry, I got sidetracked. My kid is like hitting our window on the side, like he's doing any kind of stuff because I'm not paying attention to him. Okay, sorry. I was admiring your business postings on your page, and I know you said like you go to other people's pages and then you come up with the you make it your own and everything. Um, but how often do you post a week about business?
I try and talk about the business every day. Like I don't like blast like join my team. I talk about like how I bought groceries, or I'm so thankful that I'm at home with a sick kid. Like I talk about the business in that aspect. And then occasionally I'll drop in, I have I'm hiring, open spot, da 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 da. Like I'll post that, but I try and hit it every day, whether it's on my actual page or within my stories or on a reel.
I love that. Yeah. I know we've been trying to tie in our daily lives more in like our stories and our reels and stuff, like to drawing people. So that's awesome. Yes, I know. Okay. Does anybody have any questions for Jenny?
But just don't overthink it, guys. That's all I got to say is don't overthink it. Even if the business, you don't have to always talk about like money, like the business paid for your gas or paid for part of your groceries. Talk about that, because a lot of people that joined recently, because I talk about my small wins too. So talk about your small wins with whether it's you lost 2 pounds, or if, I don't know, I can't think off the top of my head, but you guys get what I'm saying. Don't overthink it. But people are going to buy from people they know, like, and trust. And if you're not talking about the small wins and you're talking about how you just, if you earn once we earn these big ass bonuses, it's not going to be relatable. So talk about how it's paying for your gas or paying for diapers or paying for whatever. Because the small wins are definitely still wins. You know what I mean?
Love that. Thank you so much. If you could leave us with one more, like just one more piece of advice, what would you leave us with?
Just do the work. Do the work, even if you don't feel like it, because all those seeds you're planting today will definitely blossom one day, is all I can say. Because I was not getting as many customers, obviously, in December, and I could have, stopped working because it's Christmas time and all the things, but I'm getting customers now because of all the work I did in December and January. So definitely keep planting those seeds, whether you feel like it or not. Send the messages, put the post up, go live in your story, and keep showing your face, because people are watching.
Love that. Thank you so much, Jenny, for giving us your time today and giving us some tips on, reels and your posting tactics and how often and everything you post, and just giving us some new insight on kind of structuring ourselves. Because I think a lot of us need a little bit more structure, even though all our lives are chaotic, because we're all moms and everything and always busy with either work and other things involved. But we truly appreciate you and thank you so much.
Thank you. All
right, you guys. See you guys all later. Bye.